Hey, this is John. Thanks for checking out the video. Do me a favor and hit like below and subscribe to the channel. If we can get to 1,000 subscribers, we can monetize this channel and offer some free one-on-one lessons for beginners and get them into affordable instruments. If you'd like to learn more, check out the Patreon link down below. Let's get started. Today we're looking at a song called Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo. A student brought this to my attention, and it's a pretty awesome song with some rocking guitars, so let's get started. On the recording, the song starts with a bass line, but we can mimic that if we want to with a guitar part. And we're going to do palm muting for this introduction. So you're going to take the edge of your palm and put it right in front of the bridge. It's going to sound like this. And it's going to do that 5 times, and the last time through, it's going to play open E, and then D, which will be the 5th fret, 5th string, and C sharp, the 5th string, 4th fret. And it'll sound like this. So let's run that all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now also in the intro where the guitar actually comes in, you're gonna keep palm muting and you're gonna do 16th notes on the 5th string. And it sounds like he's doing it all downstroke, but you could play it up and down, whatever is easier to you, but I think the goal should be to be downstroking these. And so it's gonna be the F sharp note on the 9th fret of the 5th string to the E note on the 7th fret of the 5th string, and it's gonna bounce back and forth between those 3 times. And then it's going to go down to D, which is the 5th fret of the 5th string. And then we're going to do 1 note on C sharp, which is the 4th fret. So it's going to sound like this. Let's do that one more time. I'll do a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from there, it's going to go into the chorus. And the chorus is going to be a D5, which is the D, like a bar chord like this, with no third. So it's just going to be D, A, and D. So D would be your first finger on the 5th string, 5th fret, and then your 3rd and 4th finger on the 7th fret of the 4th and 3rd string. And sound like this. And then you're going to take that shape and move it up 1 string to the A, so it's going to go D and then A, and so you're going to be 7, 5, 5 again, but you're going to start on the E string, the low string, and that'll be A5. And then you're going to take that shape and you're going to move it down 1 string and down 2 frets to E, and that's going to be E5. So your first finger is going to be on the 7th fret, and the other 2 fingers are going to be on the 9th fret. And then it's going to do a real quick, and so you can take that shape that you have for E5, slide it up 2 frets, and it's going to be an F sharp minor. I think you should experiment whether you need the minor or not if you're playing with other people. If you just stick to an F sharp 5 chord, you should be okay. But for this purpose, I actually am going to play the F sharp minor. So it's going to go. So those first 2 bars of the chorus are going to sound like this. And that D is actually part of the 3rd bar. And so it's going to do that 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times before it comes to a quick little breakdown before the bass line comes in. And that the breakdown goes from F sharp to E and to B. So it's F sharp 5, so it's another bar chord where the first finger's on the 6th string of the 2nd fret, and then your 3rd and 4th finger are on the 4th fret of the 5th and 4th string. And then you're going to drop down to E. So you can take this finger off the neck completely, or you can play it like this with just 2 fingers, kind of whatever's easier for you. And then some people will actually bar it like this, and you're going to be playing the 6th, 5th, and 4th string. And then the last chord in that pattern will be B5. So it's the same bar chord that we've been using the whole time. First finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, 3rd and 4th finger on the 4th fret of the 4th and 3rd strings. And that part's going to sound like this. Now you might have noticed I have a bad habit, or maybe it's a good habit, of doing the bar with my pinky. So it's a little easier for me to get around like that, but you should do what works for you. And I'll play that again. From there, it's going to take a break for a bar, 4 counts, and it's going to come in with a bass line again, which we learned earlier. So it's just going to do that pattern 2 times, resolving to the E, and then the 1 time resolving to the C sharp. Next, we're going to get back into the palm muting for 4 measures, but the palm muting is going to start to open up to a regular chord. So when you play this part, I want you to do the bar chord here. So it'll start on the F sharp. So you can hear as the pattern builds, I start to slowly unmute with my palm and let the chord build and have dynamic. So let's do that again. It's going to start on 9, and then 7, then 9, and then 7, and then start to open it up, 9, 7, 5, 4. So from there, it gets into the second chorus, and this chorus is going to repeat 4 times. So it's the D to A to E to F sharp minor, E, D, and repeats. So it's like this. And so on. And then we go back to another part where it goes from the low F sharp here to E to B, and right out of 2 patterns of this, you're going to get a little riff. That's played by a different guitar player on the track, but if you want to, you can throw that in before coming in. So now when the guitar comes in after that little bass breakdown, it's going to come in with all 16th notes, and it's going to play the same notes, F sharp, E, and then B. And it's going to have 16th notes all the way through, except for the very last bar. We're going to have 2 16th notes with a 16-note rest in between, so it would sound like this. I'll play that again. So after that 16th note pattern, we're going to come into a chorus that's just going to have acoustic guitar and her singing, essentially. And it's going to be the same as a regular chorus, but it's going to cut off halfway through the second time we play the E. So it's going to sound like this. And then the band's going to kick back in for another chorus pattern. So it'll sound like this. And now we're going to go to that F sharp, that lower F sharp breakdown, which is F to E to B. So it sounds like this. On the very last 2 bars of that pattern, it's going to do a palm mute with those same 3 chords, only it's going to be a more simplified version. It's going to sound like this. So that's all the guitar parts for Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo. If you have any questions or comments, please add them down below. And please like and subscribe so we can hit 1,000 users and be able to give some folks some free lessons and some affordable instruments. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.